What's good, everyone? It's your boy Richard Wong, aka RW, back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new release from Native Instruments, which is their Play Series instrument Roux, as well as the expansion Brass and Bounce. Native Instruments always be doing this thing where they drop an instrument as well as an expansion that cover the same genre, and this time the instrument and expansion are based on New Orleans hip-hop. So we're going to go through some of the sounds in the instrument and in the expansion pack and see how they sound. Not sponsored, by the way. I did get this sent to me for free, but they do not have any say on what I can or cannot say in this video. Let's get to it. All right, so we're actually gonna start with expansion pack, because when I think of New Orleans hip hop, I think of New Orleans bounce, and that's like drag rap, Trigger Man type stuff. A really big New Orleans bounce track is also Back That Thing Up by Juvenile, and it's also inspired a couple of tracks like Drake's In My Feelings and Nice For What. And to me, it's all about that bounce. So we're going to start with the drums, and the expansion pack has a lot of drums. And if you don't know about Native Instruments expansions, it's essentially a collection of a few hundred loops, few hundred drums, and a few hundred one-shot sounds, as well as pre-made drum kits. And if you have Machine, which you don't need for the expansion, by the way, but it does include a few extras, like some full project files that you can just load up and tinker in Machine. So I'm going to use Machine to show off some of these sounds just because the integration is really good. And I'm just going to flip through some of these kits, and all these sounds in these kits come with the expansion pack. So let's get it. By the way, if you hear those little instrument sounds in these kits, those are included as well. So it's not just the drums, but it's the instrument sounds too. Those are some of the kits. There's a lot of them. Of the ones I didn't show, some of the notable ones I really like are this Peaches kit. And then I really like the Too Loose. Has like that Trigger Man vibe. So every sound you heard in those kits, drums, instruments, effects, all included in the expansion, and it also includes a bunch of loops. Let's go through a couple of these loops. If you gotta check out some of the brass, it's called Brass and Bounce. lot of brass. And these combo loops are just a collection of a bunch of stuff, you know? So it's a combination. Yo, why that kind of sound like that thing up? But yeah, I'm not gonna keep. There's so much. You see all this? There's a lot of loops in this thing. That's a little look into the expansion. Let's go into Roux, which is their Play Series instrument. So here we are in Roux. It's built exactly the same as their other Play Series instruments. Now, if you don't know what those are, it's essentially a combination of two sounds, two different sound sources, and it allows you to blend them in. And there's also a bunch of macro controls, as well as a lot of options to dive into each sound and tweak it to how you like it. There's also built-in effects, built-in sequencer, and customizable macro controls. But what's the most important thing? Let's hear how it sounds. I could do this, we just get like a one-shot preview, but I don't think it will do it justice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go into tools and Kontakt, go to chords, add a chords tool to this, and show off some sounds like that. So let's start off with some brass. So those are the brass sounds. There are a bunch of presets. Let's go into the keys next. Real quick, I want to show you guys how many presets there are. I wonder why they didn't put these into the brass section too. Well, I actually like that sound a lot. Very versatile sound. You can use that for like a lot of different genres. Nice little organ sound. Nice and hammy. It's supposed to be like Hammond. So those are some of the key sounds. Go into some pads. That's a nice pad. All right, now I'm going to turn off the chords and I'm going to the sequence section. So these are essentially, you know, pre-sequence sounds. You just click one note and it'll play a little sequence. The classic. But those are some of the sounds in Roux. Like the rest of the Play Series instruments, super easy to use, super easy to get that sound you're looking for that specific genre. Because most of the Play Series instruments are genre based. But of course, they also have sounds that can be used outside of the genre it's based on. Now, if you're someone who's interested in making something with that New Orleans bounce, but don't know where to start, kind of like myself, this kit will give you a huge boost, especially the expansion. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna load up this 2 loose kit. Right? Tells you already the BPM, and I already got a pattern. Now I'm already at a crazy starting point. So then you just take that, tweak it a little bit, build on it, you're well on your way. Now you can get each one separately, but right now they're running a bundle promotion where you can get it at a discounted price for both of them. So that's Roux and Brass and Bounce. If you're interested in that general New Orleans hip hop sound or that New Orleans bounce, definitely recommend checking this out. If not, I would skip these. I feel like these sounds are like really heavily tailored towards that genre. I'm sure there are sounds that can be used for other genres, but at that point, just get something else. But that's me for this one. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know exactly what you think. Subscribe for more videos. Check me out on my social medias and my music and all streaming platforms as well. All linked down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
They don't know what it takes for you to chase your dreams. All these sacrifices, don't know what it brings. This just feels so right, yeah. This just feels so right, feels so